Good morning, friends. We're in the School of Love together. I'm Bob, I'm your host, and we're walking in this venture of growing in love, and we're doing this full-time. It's a full-time job. It's a full-time call from God. Now, last Sunday, we talked about this idea of that our love needs to be a growing love. Our love needs to be a learner love. Our love needs to be an insightful love. And in the second point, that learner love, I talked about that love language, Gary Chapman's The 5 Languages of Love. And I just want to focus on this for just a moment this morning, just to highlight this to us. You've got already some people in your life who are close to you and who you know well, but maybe you haven't thought about exactly how it is that you can love them very well. And so when I learned those 5 languages of love, I realized I have been trying to love people the way that I want to be loved all the time, in physical touch and words of affirmation. And for the people for whom those are their love languages, that computed to them. But the people that had other love languages, it didn't even compute to them. So I would do things and I would say things, I would touch people and thinking, well, I'm saying I love you, but it's just not actually really connecting with them. And so when I found this out, I thought, wow, this is simple and profound, that you have 5 languages of love on average. There are maybe more. I probably would add food in that too. But 5 languages of love. You have physical touch, you have words of affirmation. Those are my main 2. Then you have acts of service, receiving gifts, and quality time. So let me say those one more time. Words of affirmation, physical touch, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time. And each one of those is the person that's a quality time. They need for somebody to sit down with them, just be with them. That says, I love you. For those the acts of service like Becky, it's if I actually do something, I spend the time and I work and I serve and I sacrifice, that computes love to her. If there are some people where it's like, wow, you thought of me, you gave me a gift, you thought of me, it's a flower, or it's a little painting, or it's a little tiny thing, or it's a big thing. But receiving gifts is a big deal. Others, it's touch. You just touch them, they know that you love them. That would be me. Or those people that you speak those words of affirmation over them, and it just lights them up. I want to ask you to start asking, really just asking the people, the close-in people in your world that you do love already, that are starting at home. Ask them, say, hey, these are 5 languages of love. Which ones of these communicate love to you? Ask them. And then start doing those things, because love is a choice. That we make the choice to love. That in the final analysis, loving someone well is not so much knowing all these profound spiritual things. It is doing these very loving things and making the choice for them, and to put them and their needs in a place of real importance in your life. And so today, that's the challenge point. Ask the people that are already in your life what their love languages are. Catalog those things in your mind. You might need to write them down so that you remember them, and then start doing those things and asking, very specifically what would say I love you, and then start doing those things. That's our reflection point for today. Let's walk in love this week. Let's be in the school of love with Jesus. Thanks so much for joining me. God bless you.